Baseball fans, Christopher here. Last regular game of the 12U season. The Astros in orange visiting, and the Braves undefeated and looking to maintain that loss record here against them. Derek, the pitcher, on the mound to start for the Braves, and opens with a ball high up top. Theo, your first baseman. Beckham second. Grayson third. Dante third, rather. Grayson short. And a foul ball. Found a piece of it as the leadoff. A 1-1 count to start here. Early in this game, the lines of the batter's box freshly striped. And this one chased down low. Would have been a ball inside and low, but as it is, it's a two-strike situation. Astros, if memory serves me from looking at the standings, are just above average in the standings, and this one clips the arm of the leadoff, and he's on board with a bean. Definitely not what Derek meant to do with a 1-2 situation in his favor. The two-hole, a lefty named Hudson. These guys have been teammates, Derek and Hudson, once upon a time in 8U baseball on the Giants, in an undefeated championship season effort back then. Another 1-0 start. And this one must have missed outside. Elliott's gonna pull this one, and Beckham chases it. So the second ball just misses outside. A 2-0 stretch coming. Grayson trying to hold the second base runner on. This one low in the dirt, and a good stop by Elliott, and held the runner. A 3-0 case here in this hot, sunshiny 6 o'clock pit, and this one in the strike zone. 3-1 as Derek tries to climb back in, and this one just high enough to walk the batter. Be ready. So no outs here in the top of 1 and 2 base runners for the Astros, so a good start for the offense. Noah, the right-hander, in the back of the box, up next in the 3 hole. And he will take the first one. A good stop by Elliott, who does throw down to third, but too late. Dante puts a good glove on it, but to no avail. So both base runners advance a base apiece. And here comes the 1-0. In the zone, hit foul. A 1-1 stretch. Hit foul again in between first base and catcher, so neither one of them had a chance at it. And now another 1-2 situation for Derek. Braves looking for outs, and the Astros looking for their first run. Here comes the pitch, and got him looking and strikes him out. Well, that one was certainly close. When you have 2 strikes, you just don't have the equity to be choosy, and you gotta protect a bigger zone. Here comes the next batter. It's Dominic, and he swings at a low and away pitch for strike 1. 1 strike from the stretch. And this one swung at, a good one to swing at, as it was dead center of the zone, and an 0-2 start. An RBI opportunity for the 4 hole here. And this one hit foul down the first base line. Derek pitching with some pace. All these foul balls going off the right-handed batter's right direction, meaning they're a bit behind. Here comes the next. And this one in the zone and hit foul again. So 3 in a row, or maybe 2 in a row, but anyway, a good fight from number 10. First base unoccupied, so a drop third situation, always a possibility. You throw that ball down to first base to get that out, though you're going to give up the run. Coming home, and he strikes him out swinging. And Derek has 2 Ks back-to-back. The 5 hole, Bruce, the left-hander, and he can swing the stick. Played some All-Stars before with him and seen evidence of it, and an outside ball 1 to start. And this one catches the outside edge. 1-1. Derek delivers high and away. 2-1, and Bruce climbing a bit ahead now in the at-bat. And this one upstairs as well. 3-1, Center fielder for the Braves, all his weight on one foot, needs to show the baseball ready when that pitch comes through, and got him swinging there, and we're full. The first 3-2 situation we've seen today unfolding now. Here it comes, and it's low and away. Bruce walks, and the base is loaded on 2 outs. Silas, number 6, the next guy up, a right-hander, digs a foot in, and this one hit deep right. Asher. It scores the run, and here comes the second one as well, all the way to the wall, to the cutoff. Beckham's going to turn and fire, and the third run in, and they will stop the in-park home run from going almost. It was passed again, he could have. And so a 3-run shot on 2 outs. Number 9, Dylan, up to see if he can't drive this final base runner in. And a foul ball to start. Number 9 sets up for the inside, off the glove, and here comes the runner. Derek runs home to cover, but the ball bounces way to the right side. The run in, and a 4-0 ball game for the Stros, all on 2 outs. So bases emptied now, a 1-1 start. And Braves need another out to get out of the inning without the 5-run rule being in effect. This one hit down the line, fair, gets past Dante. Jackson, the left fielder, collects it in the glove, throws to his cutoff Grayson, and it's a single on 2 outs. A bit of a gear adjustment for Elliott behind the plate, and now we're back in action. Here comes the delivery from Derek, and it's a taken strike. The next, swung at and hit foul. He found it on the inside pitch, and he's got 2 strikes. A 2-strike count. Braves need 1 more strike to get out of the inning. Stros have a base runner, and this one taken for strike 3, and that ends the inning. Derek has 3 strikeouts, and we go to the bottom of 1. Your leadoff for the Braves, Grayson, has been his spot all year, and he awaits his first pitch from Dominic on the mound, the right-hander. And this one right in the zone. Grayson takes it and judges pace. Coach Luis goes and takes his place down the first base coaching line. And this one low of the zone. A 1-1 to start. And this one outside. 2-1. Braves looking for base runners. The batter's box line still pretty clean. No slides from that last inning. We're able to trot across, and G takes the second strike. 22 stretch for Dom. Here he comes, and it's low and away. 3-2, the interesting spot. Can't be choosy because you got to protect, but then again, you don't want to chase anything that would get you on base, and this one's going to hit right to Dom, and an easy put out by the pitcher. Grayson just caught the underneath side of the baseball and put a bunch of English on it. It spun straight up and just didn't get high enough on the ball to drive it. Elliott, the catcher, number 2, the right-hander, up and sends this one foul and out of play. The 0-1. Hit, foul, and Dom's not missing much. Right in the zone, you can expect him. 0-2, just like Dom drew this one up. And here it comes, and it's high. 1-2. Hit, and a good shot down first base line. Drops in front of right field, and Elliott, no problems, getting a single. Your 3-hole hitter, your pitcher, Derek, and a pickoff attempt over at 1, and a clean snag, but a get back, no problem. Astro coaches telling the outfield to get back a little bit, trusting the stick of Derek, and this one thrown behind second base on the pickoff attempt. Shortstop going to try to hold him on, but Elliott only 2 paces away, slides with time to spare. Base runner on second, on 1 out, and Derek waits for his next. This one hitting the zone, but foul behind the base. From the stretch, on the outside. A 21 count as Elliott steals third, and we'll get there before the cock of the arm from the catcher even happens. 3-1 hitters count for D, and this one inside. and a walk. Runners on the corners for the Braves. In the 4-hole, Asher, the right fielder, who's been a dependable stick, and a pickoff not thrown. He's got to go, and that's a balk. They'll give him a warning before they issue bases. Asher awaits pitch number 1, and he'll get it, and it's perhaps low and away. A 1-0 start. And this one's slow. How about Asher connecting with the ball? Stops head. He RBIs Elliott, and here comes Derek as well, and he's on with a single and a 2-run shot for the 4-hole. A 4-2 ball game on 1 out as Dante, the third baseman, alive at the plate. Here comes his first pitch, and he takes it for strike 1. 11. Bounces one, lets one get bounced off the plate, and it'll be enough for Asher to collect his base. 1-1, high, and caught. 2 balls, 1 strike, and this one in the zone. So Dante has watched his 2 strikes. Here comes the next pitch, and this one low and outside for ball 3. The count is full. The outs are 1, and this one high, and a walk issued, and a throw over to 3, but Asher there, the tag not on, and a good effort. And the ball passed, and they weren't watching, but Dante will go ahead and get second base. I say they weren't watching, maybe they just didn't want to risk it. And Asher sticks to 3, but that ball all the way to the first base dugout on the throwback to pitcher. The 6-hole, Beckham up with 1 out. Guys on second and third, and this one swung at and hit foul, and it's a dead ball. An 0-1 start for Beck, and this one high, and he shows patience. 1-1 for the 6-hole, and high again. 21 as Asher creeps from third. This one behind the batter, but caught by catch to hold Asher. 3-1 the case now as Dominic tries to put one across the plate. And chased by Beckham. It may have been a bit high, and he's full. So 3-2. Hit, high, foul, out of play behind the cage. 3-2, we ride again. And this one hit foul, and the batter hangs. Beckham adjusts his positioning in the box towards catcher for this 3-2. And there it is, hit high and out of play, I believe, and it's caught in the top. And a fourth 3-2 attempt. And he hits this one, shortstop will have a play at it. And the throw off the mark, Beckham's going too. It RBI's the run, a 4-3 game. Now we're tied at 4-4. And Beckham turns 2 to check, and a good at bat to hang for about 8 pitches worth. So a 2-run double on the error, and Beckham gonna steal. And this one a bit outside, and they'll let him take the base. Theo up to bat, he can drive Beckham in to end the inning, and he'll let the outside pitch come through. A little friendly heckling from the dugout, and Dom daring him to throw it over to third. This one swung at by Theo, and a good collection by the catcher. 2-1 the case, and a pickoff over to 3, and the ball away. Beckham will pop up and go, and this will end the inning with the 5 runs. And we'll go to the top of 2. We pick up where we left off, which is with Davey, number 12, the third baseman, up at bat. And it's a 5-4 Braves ball game right now. And this opening pitch for Davey, outside and low. A 1-0, Derek will try to come back from, and this one low of the zone. 2-0 as Derek starts dealing balls. Davey loads and waits for the next one, which is low and away. So Davey might not be swinging at this one no matter what, just with a 3-0 count. We'll see. Does take it and hits it foul. 3-1. Sun low in the sky. Outfield with sunglasses on for the most part. And the walk on. Number 11, Cole, the batter, with a guy on one, and zip through strike taken on the inside edge for the first pitch. 0-1 to start. And this one high and will get away from the catcher as Davey on base to the second style. So Davey, a conservative leadoff. Derek won't even check. He'll just come home with it and whip one in the zone for a strike. 1-2. Derek looking for his fourth strikeout of the ball game. Had 3 in the first inning and got another one there. Griffin, the leadoff, back up to the plate for the second time today. And he will swing and chase the low pitch. 1 strike. And just downstairs. 1-1 for Griffin from the stretch. Derek works low, but a good collection by Elliott is holding Davey over on 2. Derek continuing to work from the praying mantis stretch. This one hit to Dante right in the chest. And over to 1, the throw's low, pass ball, Levi couldn't get it. They're gonna hold the runner at 3, I'm not sure why. And Levi will just hold the ball and it'll keep both those guys on base. So no runs given up on the error. Hudson, the first baseman, takes the first one for a ball. A wise decision as it's low and in the dirt. 1-0. And the delivery in the zone. A 1-1 on the left-hander. Guys on second and third. And swung at, not found, and 2 strikes now on the card. I'd be amiss if I didn't mention that the field ump out there is none other than Gabriel, an ex-Manchac player himself, now a sophomore, Bowie High School. The pass ball is going to score the run. Davey slides and gets home and ties things up at 5. And not exactly the situation the Braves were looking for. 2-2 we ride with Hudson. Derek from the stretch comes home with it, and strike 3 got him swinging, and he's got 5 strikeouts on the ball game. So no other right-hander back up to bat, and this inside pitch is ball 1. Base runner on 3, creeping home, waiting for his chance at a pass ball, but Elliott won't give him many. A 2-0 start. And this one low and does get past, and here comes the base runner. And the throw not in time, and a 6-5 ball game for the Astros. All the runs in the first inning came on 2 outs for the Astros. Same thing happening here in the top of 2, is their 2 runs have also come on 2 outs. So Braves gonna have to try to be tougher with 2, and this one away as well. So we've seen 3 pass balls here in the last 3 minutes or so, and a walk there. Dom Martinez, the pitcher, up looking to do further damage here in the second inning. He's got a guy on 1. Would love to get a hold of the ball here to drive him around and extend this lead. And this one hit. Beckham, second baseman, will try to get the force at 2 and will, and that'll end the inning. The put out by the second baseman, 6-5 Astros, and we go to the bottom of 2. So back to bat are the Braves. Theo, the lefty, who's been a sure stick most of this season. The man of the hour here to start this one. Dominic's still on the mound dealing, and he's dealing well. A 1-0 to start, and this one in the zone, hit foul straight back. A competitive baseball game is what we got going on here, is with some lead changes happening. This one piped to second, and a great collection by the second baseman, and a nice put out by him for the first out. Jackson up. And he's got the starred Converse shoes on and lets ball 1 pass through. A 1-0 in the zone this time. Jack's also with the highly decorated and identifiable helmet. A little late on the swing there, and he's got the second strike. A 1-2, and this one high of the zone. 2-2 for Jax. And this one hit foul. 2-2, we ride again. And this one in the dessert. And Jax lets it come through for the full count. Bruce playing third base and leaving quite a bit of room in between himself and the bag. Jackson on for the walk. Number 4, Tino, up at the plate for the first time today and watches the first strike. 0-1, Dominic works home, and this one inside. 1-1 on 1 out. And swung at and missed by the catcher and the batter for that matter, and Jax will take advantage and get to 3. 1-1 count. Dominic gives a hard look over to third. Comes home with it and hit foul. Dead ball just over first base dugout. So 1-2, we'll see how protective Tino knows to be here at the plate. This one close and hit foul down first base line. Jax biding his time over on 3, and this one bounces off the plate, and Tino has climbed back in this at bat. The stretch on its way, hit right back to pitcher. Second baseman with a good glove and another put out over at 1, but it does score the run and tie the ball game at 6. Levi up, 2 outs in a tie ball game. Dom, and a hit. Third base, Bruce runs up and misses it, overran it, and the ball just snuck underneath of his glove, and Levi on base. Caleb up with a guy on 1, and we have seen him do damage at the plate this year. And this one tags him, it's a dead ball, and he'll limp his way down to first. How about the toughness from 6? He gives a little thumbs up, but he is definitely feeling it. Now Kaysen up and has a chance to make a big difference here in the bottom of 2, and he takes the first one for strike 1. 2 guys on with 2 outs in a tie ball game. Here comes the 0-1, and it's inside, and Levi will help himself. Runners now on the corners. And this one away, Caleb will get to 2, and he's got the speed to do it, certainly. Both runners now in scoring position for Kaysen. And this one high. That bat was hanging out there above Kaysen's head for a minute. I thought the ball was heat-seeking on that bat. I think Kaysen may have dropped it just low enough in time to get it out of the way. And here comes the next. Drops in the zone, and Kaysen has 2. A full count. Dominic and the Astros just need 1 more strike to get out of this one with a tie here. And here comes the stretch. And watch for strike 3, too close to take. And we go to the top of the next. Eric, who has been a strikeout machine so far, really all season. His defense could use him to be that again here. Bruce up, a dangerous left-hander. Grayson behind the plate this inning. Elliott over to second. Beckham curves over to shortstop and a strike to start. And here comes the next, strike 2. The 0-2 coming from the stretch. Derek delivers, hit foul, and the batter stays alive. 0-2 and high and away. The right-hander, Derek working on the left-handed batter, and a ball there, 2-2 even. Ball missed just outside, but maybe too close to take with 2 strikes, and same pitch there. So after a 2-strike start on 3 pitches, now 3 balls to follow, 3-2 for Bruce. Derek gonna see if he can't serve over the plate for this next pitch. He'll work back to the middle and got him, but he fouls it. The 3-2, and he swung at it, but it's a drop third. Grayson's got to fire one over, and won't get it there in time. Safe, and the Astros dodge a bullet. Number 6, Silas, the right-hander, up again. And the delivery, hit a bomb to left field over Jackson's head. It bounces 3 times before it hits the fence. Here comes Bruce around 3. And the lead gonna belong to the Astros. The throw over to third from Beckham to Dante. It'll hold Silas at second. He's got a stand-up double RBI style. So 7-6 after the bomb. A good job by the Braves defense throwing the ball ahead of the runner to hold him at 2. And he'll steal to 3, and this one high. Grayson will throw it down to 3. Dante collects good, and safe is the call and time given. Dylan waiting for the next pitch, and here comes the deal. And stepped out of the way. Grayson gonna have a chance at the play. Throws it to, might have double clutched a hair on the throw, so it's safe, and it's an 8-6 game. Coach Luis gonna come out and have a chat with his pitcher. So I missed the first pitch. Theo comes in to relieve Derek, which has happened a couple times this year and has good success when it does. And Theo opens up with a strike on Dylan. And another one back to back and strikes him out as he had one already. Next batter, number 3, and Theo opens with another strike. He's got 3 in a row. And this one chased. It was high, but 3 helps. And the third pitch, inside and taken for the ball. 1-2. Swung at and strikes him out. And how about the call by Coach Luis for bringing in the reliever right on time? He's got 2 back-to-back strikeouts. Number 12, the right-hander, the next guy up. And here comes the first delivery. Low and away for ball 1. 1-0. Hit, third base, Dante. Gets through his legs. Beckham gonna get it behind him, and he's got a base hit. Cole up and takes a swing at the first pitch. A 2-run lead for the Astros. Here comes the 0-1. And got him looking. The runner on 1. Theo just needs one more strike. And just upstairs. 1 ball, 2 strikes on the batter. And the delivery outside. A 2-2 count. Swung at and got him. Theo gets all 3 strikeouts, and the Braves have some work to do. Hudson Shrimpland, the new pitcher for the Astros, here in the bottom of 3 as Grayson lets the high pitch crawl past for ball 1. Braves have 2 runs they need to make up here in this inning. There still is a couple, and that one's hit down to third base. Dominic ricochets off his glove. Grayson sprints through the bag, and the base hit for the leadoff. Elliott, the catcher, now second baseman. The pickoff attempt over to 1. Not in time. And right as they throw this one, Grayson gonna help himself to another base. And he's gonna think about going all the way home, but he won't. He's got to stop at third for a pit stop. And on the error, he gets 2 bases. It was an error, but perhaps not statistically, as it's just a pass ball. And Elliott lets this one in. Grayson will come on through, slide and gets down. He's there in time. Boy, the blue almost made the strikeout, or the out sign, and then changed it to safe. 8-7 ball game. And Elliott chases one downstairs. 0-1 start for 2. And Hudson, the left-hander, delivers. And this one hit right back at him. And off number 1's glove playing shortstop. And so both lead off of the inning hitters, and of the order for that matter, get on base with hits. In the 3-hole, Derek Martinez back up, now playing first base. And a pick-up over to, and nearly got it, but he dropped the ball, and Elliott's just gonna go. He puts his head down, but the throw not gonna be to second, gonna be back to pitcher. And so an aggressive form of base running for this Braves offense. Coach Luis, not known for playing conservative on the bases. This one up high, and Elliott slides into third. The tying run on third base. Derek waiting for a serve. He'll get one. And it's inside, but a strike. And Hudson walks towards third base. Elliott doesn't take the bait, keeps the big lead on, and Dominic not holding him, and this one hit foul and out of play. Here comes the stretch, and Derek watches it. It's a ball outside. Hudson trying to not pay Elliott any mind over at third, gonna work home, and this one outside, and a good catch by Davey. And this one thrown over to Elliott. Thought they could maybe get him sleeping a bit. And it's a full count meanwhile at home plate. Here comes the 3-2, and it's high, and Derek on base with a walk. A definite cat and mouse game, and the throw over to 3 now, and didn't get him, but meanwhile Derek will take the base. Elliott trying to get him to throw to him to incur a pass ball. Davey catches that one. And Elliott wanted him to throw it down to 3 so he can just go home, believing his speed's faster than their throws. Asher cranked one to the outfield last time he was at bat. He's up again in the 3 spot. He's got 2 guys on, and this one a ball. Asher waits, and another ball high. Asher practicing patience, and a strike there looking. A 2-1, I think. Lost track of the pitch count here. And this one chased. And 2-2, nope, full, 3-2. The full count stretch, hit, and foul as it clipped Asher's body. Asher feeling the at-bat, knocking some dirt off the shoes with the bat. Here comes the next, and it's high, and he'll walk, and the bases are loaded. Bases loaded on no outs. The third baseman, number 11, Dante, up, and with a chance to retake the lead and watches ball 1 outside. Elliott continuing to be hungry for that tying run, getting a Texas-sized lead and waiting for a pass ball, and he may get it this time. He will, and standing up, he ties the ball game. And the throw over to second base, and Asher got it in time, and Derek gets the go-ahead run. And time called by Coach Martinez, as he's going to have a talk with the whole team before he lets this one get out of hand. A pass ball to Dante sends Asher to 3, and the offensive situation still looking bright for the Braves. And a high pitch, and Dante checks the swing. 3-0. In the zone, hit by Dante. He found all of it. And a catch by number 3, the right fielder. How about the athleticism to stick that glove up there and make the play? Asher gets back in time to tag, but no runs given up on that shot. And it was a big one with some English on it by Dante. Nothing to hang your head about on that one. Just a fantastic right fielder play as Beckham Ball crawls into the box. A 9-8 ball game, 1 out. And then they got him. Dominic held onto the ball, and they tricked him, and he waves goodbye to the batter, or the runner, Asher, got tricked, and they got 2 outs. But now we're going to have a chat with the umpires to see if that was, in fact, the ball in play and legal. And so after the chat, the call stands, and it is the second out of the bottom of the 3rd inning. A 1-run game, and now on 2 outs as Beckham climbs into the box and waits for his first. Hudson deals, and this one outside. A 1-0 start, and this one over Beckham's head. 2-0 the count. The pitch, hit, and Dominic gonna try to scoop it. He will sprint to the bag, and he got him. It was close. Beckham thought he was there, but that ends the inning. The Braves have a 1-run lead as we head to the next inning. Theo stays on the mound to open up the the top of 4. Griffin, the leadoff, back up and fouls one to start. So back and forth, every inning has had a lead change. And Griffin going to see if he can't do something about this one. Evens the count, smooth 1s apiece. Theo works from the stretch and got him to swing on the outside. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Here comes Theo, and it's in the zone, hit high, and Theo may have a chance for it, and he will, and he's got the put out. Shrimplin, the pitcher, at the plate, and sends this one foul over his left shoulder. So 1 strike count. Here comes the next delivery. This time it's hit. Dante gonna have a chance at it, and he's got an out. So 2 flyouts, both made by the infield, and 2 down. Astros looking for base runners. Number 2, Noah, the right-hander, takes a swing and foul. Found the inside of his bat on that one. A 1 strike start. Theo delivers inside and got him on the edge of the plate. So 0-2, Braves needing 1 more strike to end the top of the 4th. And a foul ball to hang by number 2, showing some good fast hands. Levi, the first baseman for the Braves, and he's got that sun right in his eyes should he have to catch a drop 3, and a big shot by Noah. And Jackson moving on it, but they're gonna let it drop in the gap. And the throw over to Beckham to 2, and it'll hold the runner at 1. So a good lengthy single for Noah as he's getting his team into this one. Dom Martinez back up and sends this one to right field. And Kaysen gonna throw it to Beck. Beck's got to turn and fire. Home, throw it home. And now he will, and a good throw in the air to catcher on the mark, but maybe a little late. Could have pulled that trigger earlier, but as it is, it holds the runners on the corners. Stros mean business here in the top of 4. Braves were down to their last strike. Bruce is up, and he's got a dangerous bat. A good stop by Grayson on the low ball 1 pitch. Noah represents the tying run over on 3rd, and this one outside. And Grayson flips the mask, bats the ball down, and shows his athleticism. Dominic does make his way to 2nd base. Runners in scoring position, certainly. This one hit down the line. Dante couldn't grab it, and it's a tie ball game at 9. Here comes Dom to take the lead back. Jackson trying to throw the ball in. He'll hit Martinez, overthrow it. Beckham there. And now another pass ball, and the runner thinking about trying to go again. Beckham's hits the turbo sprint speed. And the lead belongs to the Astros here in the top of 4. The Astros have been dangerous with 2 outs all ball game long. They're shown to be again. Theo delivers to Silas, and it's foul. Dead ball over his head. Just got through with a chat. Father-son, pitcher-coach, with him on the mound. And a runner on 2. Silas with 1 strike. Finds this one and foul again. Braves would love to get the last strike to get out of the top of 4 here, as they've got a 1-run deficit. Here it comes the stretch. In the zone, got him swinging, and it's a 1-run lead by the Astros as we head to the bottom of 4. Get started. So I haven't heard an official time being given, but by my watch, about 2 minutes left is all. So the Braves with an opportunity to walk this one off. A new pitcher on the mound for the Astros. Theo up to bat and swings at the first one, and it was a good one to swing at to start with strike 1. Noah, who had the big shot just a moment ago, the 1 pitching. Serving the 2nd pitch from this, and this one hit foul out of play. And nearly finds some patrons.
Let's go, Theo.
So Stroh's looking for 3 outs. Braves looking for a couple runs. And an outside pitch for a ball. 1-2 the count, and the Astros have had a hard time getting the ball back to pitcher. Every throw back to him has been a bit wild. And this one high. 2-2 as Theo edges back into the count. Here comes the stretch. And it's inside, and it got him, beamed, and dead ball. The Braves have their tying run on 1. Jackson up. And he's put a few in the outfield this year himself, and he takes the first one. And Theo might have gotten hit by the ball on the throw in, the tag not in time. 0-1 the count as Noah gives Theo a look over at 2. Comes home with it. And this one in the glove nearly found 12's back. It's a ball inside as it is. 1-1. And this one chased. And Theo over to 3. 1-2. And the tying run on 3rd. Theo gets his lead. Noah stares him down. Gonna work from the stretch. Now comes home with it. and this one low of the zone. A 2-2 count. Noah on the stretch, outside. The count is full, and Jax waits for the stretch. And got him swinging, and the Stros got one.
Let's go, Tino.
Tino, the batter, the right-hander. Noah will work on him. And found down first base, right to Dom. Gets the out, but the ball game tied. It's a sacrificial RBI. Theo gets home, and we're locked at 10. Number 8, Levi, the right-hander. Sends one between the gap. Left field collects. He'll hit the cutoff, and number 8 just needs one pitch for the single. So Caleb up and did not call time. It's a ball. And nearly had a conversation with the blue before the pitch came through. And so they'll have to tell him he can call time and if the blue gives it to him. And now a steal coming from Levi, and the throw over to 3, and they've pickled him up. And now a throw over to 2. He ought to be able to get there from here. Slides in, now he's gonna go. No, he'll hold him. Doesn't want to risk it. He likes that walk-off run on 3 in safe position. And so we wait for the next unfolding moment. I believe a 1-0 count. Noah looks hard and long at Levi on third. Delivers home. And inside, maybe high for the second ball. A 2-0 start. Noah will work from the stretch. And miss on the outside. A 3-0. Caleb loads and tagged in the back of the leg, and it's a dead ball, so no advancement. And runners on the corners for the Braves on 1 out. So the field ump telling the Braves dugout to settle their chatter down. And Caleb gets to 2. Case in the batter. And he's got a 1-0 count. Noah comes home and outside, a bit wide. Kaysen with a chance to have a walk-off RBI. Noah, nice long pause. Misses outside again, and Levi flirting with it. 30 the count as the top of the order on deck for the Braves. And this one outside as well, so all 3 last misses have been wide. Noah just hanging on to it a bit too long. Bases loaded, 1 out, tie ball game, time expired. Grayson with a chance to end it here. Here comes the stretch. Thrown in the zone, and on the outside edge, strike 1 taken. The 0-1. On its way, and outside miss. So it'd certainly be anticlimactic for a walk to walk in the run needed. But in competition baseball, in a tight game, you'll take it however you can get it. Here comes the 1-1. It's high over the head. 2 balls, 1 strike. Noah working home all the way, and high again for a hitter's count. 3-1 the case, and if a walk on the card, it'll be Levi, whose foot will tag the base for the go-ahead. This one hit high, not what Grayson wanted to do, but in the out recorded, but the run happens, and should be enough to end the game. They're talking about needing to get on first, but in my book, it's a sacrificial flyout if he caught it. Unless he dropped it. I didn't see what happened, but nevertheless, it would just be 2 outs, and the run would have come home, so long as Levi tagged up. And I'll be back and let you know what happens. We'll safe the call, and that should end it in an 11-10 ball game. And so it results in the Braves having an undefeated regular season. They'll load up for the playoff bracket here this weekend and find their spot. We'll see you guys then.